Hello?
Hello, Jughead. This is Archie. Come over right away. It's a matter of life or death.
Oh, relax, Archie.
Attention, all true believers. Marvel Comics is on the air.
A friend of the unfortunate, enemy of criminals. In reality, Dan Garrett, a rookie patrolman, loved by everyone but suspected by none of being the Blue Beetle.
Boys and girls, your attention, please. Presenting a new exciting radio program featuring the thrilling adventures of an amazing and incredible personality. Faster than an airplane, more powerful than a locomotive, impervious to bullets.
Up in the sky, look!
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, the internet? It's producer Kyle. How's it going? I have to say I'm very glad to be with you this evening. Just before the show started, I was telling Jay about the last 72 hours of my life and how the madness of a live sale certainly is preferable to the madness that is my actual reality sometimes. So, needless to say, I'm having a week, and I'm glad to be here with y'all, coming back to this what can only be described as the Moscow Circus. So, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a frog. No, it's just a dude with a little bit of a frog in his throat. This is the Producer's Live Sale. I am the producer Grinch. There you go. I am not the one with the biggest biceps on this show, which is probably good because the Grinch would be scarier if I was. You can tell it's going to be an off the rails show, guys. It really is. They changed StreamYard on us. It's a whole thing. So just needless to say, I'm excited to be here. We're going to have a good night. I'll explain what's going to happen after I play the music thing because I'm just ranting and I need to reset my brain. The chat's gone very quiet, Jay. I think they are as freaked out as I am right now.
Oh, maybe.
Welcome in, Jay.
Man, I don't know if y'all saw that thumbnail, but man, like, I don't get at all where he gets these.
Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no, put your hand down.
Okay.
I made that, and Amanda goes, "Why does Jay look good?" Oh my God. I think I'm dying.
I thought you'd like that.
I think I'm dying. Shift Command 3. Screenshot it. Oh. In the background, laughing as hard as I am, is Rod Lee. I'm just going to bring him on screen and just be like,
I just wasn't expecting the Grinch and Cindy Lou Who today.
Oh, fuck.
How are we feeling?
Hurt. I just pulled something.
I was going to ask if we're sucker free, but I think Kyle just injured himself before we even started the dream.
No, I am a sucker. I'm a sucker for a sight gag.
I wasn't ready for that either, so I got you. Honestly, I had to compose myself for a second.
Oh, okay. All right.
Why don't you put the hat back on? You should leave it on for the whole stream.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do that.
There we go. There we go. Christmas
He
is
was
here.
hiding it from me for like a long time. Like, this is a... Guys, Jay and I were talking for like 10 minutes before the show started. Okay, let's get into the books, shall we?
All right,
by the way, we
today,
need
Kyle?
to clip this whole segment and just make it a 3-minute short.
You really do.
Okay. We are going to do something a little bit different tonight than we've done in the past on shows. I'm making it up as I go along, but I think I have a plan. One slot, our silver slot, which is usually reserved for our $2 books, The books in that spot tonight are going to go to Monarch Comics in Toledo, Ohio, which is my LCS.
Don't look at the chat right now.
It's Ed. It's Ed. You knew that was going to happen.
For those of you who don't know Rodney, this Rod right here is the Rodrageous Rod Lee, professional wrestler, the only man to ever super kick me because I asked. Everyone else has done it without my permission.
Or because he deserved it.
Is hanging out with us for a little while here. He was here Tuesday night. So we're gonna do the silver slot. The silver spot over there is going to be from Monarch Comics. We're gonna do 2 books or two spots of fun stuff, and this guy I have big plans for. So why don't we get to it and we'll get right into the comic booking and let's have some fun, shall we? We're gonna start. I'm gonna start with a CCA. This is gonna be $50 to Monarch Comics if you wind up taking this book. This is I Am Groot. I need to move Rodney, but I can do that in just a second. I Am Groot. This is a CCA that is all marker. You see it? We're going to start at $50 donation to my local comic shop.
Pretty book.
It is. And I bought that. I commissioned that. It's C2E2 in 2014, something like that. You know, we're going to go to Christmas Post-it notes.
Oh, we're going back to Post-it notes?
Oh, we always do Post-it notes, homie.
We're going to have the red and green today. Okay.
Yep, I'm going to have to adjust the cameras just a little bit. Let me make a small modification here.
All right. That's the beauty of doing it live. There's always something you got to adjust.
All right. There we go. That actually is going to work out a little better. Okay. So, Monarch Comics, my LCS, had a fire this past, little over a week ago now, almost 2 weeks ago. And through miracle of miracles, they're going to be reopening the Wednesday after Christmas, or the Thursday after Christmas. A slightly new, a new location, very temporary location, but at least they're going to get reopened. So that's good news. Yes. Jay, do we still have a round of applause sound effect?
Let me see.
Remind me to fix that if we don't.
Here, how about this? How about this?
Yeah, that works.
I'm used to that noise.
Oh, yeah!
We're gonna get a copyright claim now.
We haven't yet.
Jay Lethal pretending to be the Macho Man.
I love Black Machismo. I will always love that gimmick.
You saw that Black Machismo's back, right?
Yes, I did. He's back in Ring of Honor. I need to get back to Ring of Honor.
I thought that was a TNA show. I saw that on.
Nope, it was Ring of Honor last
fantastic.
Recently. Let me see.
I just watched the first Victory Road where he did Black Machismo. All right.
That was so long ago.
2010.
Still. Wait, was it 2010?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well.
No, sorry. 2010 was when he was doing Flair. 2009.
Yeah, I was about to say it had to be earlier than that.
All right. This is an original watercolor on artboard by Tony Maiello of the better Hemsworth brother.
Nice. That's really nice. Also, according to Wikipedia, it's 2006.
Okay, he was definitely doing like in 2009.
He was.
Okay.
He definitely was, but he started.
Right. Hold on real fast. We're going to do a best offer on this piece of art. And you can kind of see that I got another one there. Best offer on the piece of art. We're gonna do 5 minutes on the art. Let me open the clock here.
So you had a limited time offer, guys. Come in and try to grab that thing because honestly, that thing looks amazing.
Yeah.
All right. So 5 minutes, best offer on art. I have to do one more thing here. Sometimes this gets really confusing, everybody.
Yeah.
Being on this side of things. Listen, technology is a bear sometimes. Technology can definitely make you out to be a jive ass sucker.
All right. So 5 minutes on the art. Let's start it at, say, $25. That seems real low for art.
That.
Something just happened to Rod.
Perfect little.
He is a little frozen, a little stuttery.
I'm back.
Are you back? Yep, you're back now.
Yep.
All right, cool.
So best offer starting at $25 on Thor. It would be a cool Christmas present. It wouldn't get there till after Christmas because post office. But, that is a watercolor by Tony Maiello. Tony is the president and CEO of Rocketing Studios. Also, he has done insert cards and stuff for Star Wars cards. He's done a ton of great comic art.
What's going on, Mig 2? How you feeling today?
He once drew me as a clown, but I was a drunk clown. It was oddly specific.
Ooh, that's cool. Know so much about.
All right. We're gonna move those. We're gonna 6:15. Do you know where your children are? All right. Let's. I'm gonna try and keep the middle books moving. We've got one high price, one low price here. We've got Captain Marvel number 30.
Ooh.
This is an appearance of the controller. Also, collars. $50. And for significantly less than that, for only $10, Incredible Hulk 337 featuring X Factor.
Ooh. Is that like an early appearance of X Factor?
It's I wouldn't call it necessarily early, but it's one of the few times it's one of the first times X Factor crossed over to something else. Like they were just kind of off in their own little world for a long time. All right, remember, guys, this is an original painting, and it's big. It's 11 by 17 artboard of Chris Hemsworth. We're doing best offer on this, starting at $25. I know you can't really see it all, but I can't zoom out any further.
I think poor Rod got stuck again.
Yep, I think he did.
He's around here trying to trouble.
I imagine that what he's saying is he's going to try to troubleshoot his internets. Man, there's some heat right here on this pile. Okay. Let's get a new book up for Monarch here. I gotta scoot down a little bit in the pile to get to some books here. Perfect example. Although, Jay, I'll be honest, I'm not even seeing the comments moving. So I don't know if my internet's acting up or not, too. So Batman 428, Death in the Family. This is the one where we decided to kill Jason Todd. That is $35. It is in immaculate condition. Again, that money will go directly to Monarch Comics. You'd pay through their GoFundMe. And then I would bill you separately for shipping. All right. Thor is going to go up in the store.
All right, how are we looking now?
Good.
Not bad. Yeah.
All right, good. Good.
Yeah, pretty good.
All right, awesome. We're back. Yeah, I don't know. I think there was like a dead spot or something.
It happens. Believe me, it happens. Okay, Thor is just going to get hung up at Monarch Comics. Should we do the other piece? Give the other piece a shot?
Yeah, why not?
I think so.
Oh.
Ooh, that's really nice.
Deadpool, watercolors on artboard by Tony Maiello. It is a landscape, 11 by 17.
That is really, really nice. That's really
Let's
well
do
done.
best offer on that. But we got to start it a little hotter, don't we?
Yeah.
I think so.
And again, guys, the best offer on the art here goes to Monarch Comics. So the best offer starting at $50 on the Deadpool watercolor on artboard. All right, Jay, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. 5 minutes.
I just found out that Ryan Reynolds' middle name was Rodney. I had no idea.
Yep.
Well, you know, most everybody who's named Rodney is cool.
Hey, Ken.
But only one of them are on my list.
Which list is that?
You know. Dudes that if they called me up, I would travel to Europe and watch soccer for.
Which issue of Captain Marvel was that?
Which issue of Captain Marvel was that? That was Captain Marvel 30.
Okay.
Ken, if you want to see it again, let me know.
Listen, Kyle, you have to remember when you tell me that you're on a list, the first thing that my brain goes to is Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
A similar list. People that I would let put me in a knockoff Boston Crab.
Exactly.
Guys, this is until Rodney leaves. This is gonna be a very wrestling centric episode.
Yes,
I should have done a wrestling pay-per-view thumbnail once I found out you were coming, like one of those old USO WWE pay-per-views.
Well, I mean, I did just upgrade and update a bunch of my stuff, so I can come back more often, more regularly now.
Yeah. Marvel 2-in-1 presents The Thing and Daredevil's alter ego, Matt Murdock, attorney at law. This is like the trade negotiations part of Star Wars. This is Marvel 2-in-1 number 37.
I just love the fact that he's being sentenced to 20 years in prison.
Right, yeah, it's The Thing. You're guilty, Benjamin Grimm. I sentence you to 20 years. And Matt Murdock's angry because he's not a good lawyer.
It really depends on the day and whether Matt Murdock's a good lawyer or not.
Let me look and see what I got, Ken. I've got some more Captain Marvel here. I just kind of got to dig it out, man. Give me just a minute. Then we're going to do, this is Incredible Hulk. 10 issues after the Incredible Hulk everyone wants. Incredible Hulk 191. Triumph of Toad. Absolutely no Wolverine here.
And he's not fighting the Toad from X-Men, is he?
No. But he's not.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember exactly the origin of the Toad from this book. But when I say it was convoluted, I could never be quite sure that it wasn't somebody I was supposed to recognize.
You mean to tell me Marvel in the 90s was convoluted?
Bruh.
That's insane.
Marvel in the late 70s.
That's slightly more surprising, actually, yeah.
The cocaine, man, the cocaine. Although I don't know that Stan ever really was a partaker.
Yeah, I've never really looked into that. I like to
make the joke.
Listen, even if he wasn't, there were people around him that definitely were, that were like, hey, man, what if we did this? And he might have been like, sure, dude, I don't know. I've been up for 20 hours. Let's go for it.
Ken, I have a number 7 and another number 30 with me. I do not have a 33 or an 18.
And while we're waiting,
18 reminded me of something. Oh no, that's 2319. My bad.
While we're waiting for people who might have missed it, Rod, why don't you introduce yourself again, boss?
Okay, I am the Rod-rageous Rod Lee, coming at you to make sure things are sucker free. I'm here to hang out, help out. Love hanging out with my boy Kyle. I'm going to actually be in action December 26th at Seasons Beatings up in Monroe, Michigan for IWR, if you want to come check that out.
If you're in the area, come check it out. I, along with my company and The Experience, are involved in sponsoring the show.
Yep, and they always come through, and they always have a great time, and they always make sure things are sucker free.
All right. Well, it looks like both art pieces are going to get hung up in Monarch Comics. We'll bring them out back again at the end of the show. Like, we'll give people, we'll do it again later. We'll give them another shot, but we're going to move on, and we're just going to put up a 4th book. And right now, this is going to go to $2 a book, or at any time, you can claim the pile for $15. So I'll put up a post-it note to that effect here in just a second. We'll start with the good version of the Fantastic Four.
The Future Foundation?
The Future Foundation. Look, other versions of Fantastic Four don't have a head in a jar.
There is is that girl flying on a rainbow? Like, I heard it tasting the rainbow, but that's a bit excessive.
Well, the 80s were a weird time, man.
You're not wrong at all.
Except that this was 2019.
That's why I was even more confused, because that was like, I was looking at that like, wait a minute. I know 80s, and that looks a little more recent.
Miss Jen, we're going to bring the art back at a little bit later. I wanted to try and build a couple of piles and kind of get the tempo up here. The art may have been too big of a swing too early in the show. And it may have been too complicated for my brain. So, we're just going to focus on what we do well, which is selling comics and not art. I'm going to add in Jughead. This is Jughead number 3. I think it's like the 4th volume of Jughead. But this is Jughead with Max Jughead. Like Max Headroom.
So I want to play a game with the chat that's completely separate from this. And it is, What do you think the Thing is being sentenced for? Don't look it up. I just want to know, what do you think he's being is on trial for right now? Personally, I think what he did, what I think happened is he went around to the city and ate some really bad Mexican food, ran through them, and decided he really needed it. Well, not really decided, but ran to the bathroom and destroyed every toilet on in a 3-block radius.
Well,
imagine.
I'm relatively sure that it's causing a scene on the subway when he just broke the turnstile.
Or maybe he got arrested for being broken up with on a bridge.
Yeah, like he gets angry on the bridge and it just turns into indecent exposure.
Yes, he does drop boulders in the men's room. That is how he keeps breaking all the toilets and why he's banned from every Mexican restaurant in New York.
Do you think he'd be sentenced to breaking rocks?
That's just cruel and unusual for like a whole other reason.
Oh God!
So I feel like Matt would at least be able to prevent that.
I have a joke about breaking rocks that I'd love to tell, but I'm not gonna because like YouTube does have some rules about what you could say on the air.
That's a valid point. Jay, you look a little different tonight.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know where Kyle gets these ideas for the thumbnails.
I can tell you exactly where Kyle gets his ideas for thumbnails. The world's worst ADHD.
I would say Kyle's brain.
Yeah.
Which is a dangerous place to live. I got to tell you.
I understand.
Because, I'll be honest, I already know what the thumbnail is for next week, unless we wind up with a guest. I think it may be enough to get Jay to finally say, you know what, I'm done. Although can I tell you, I ran today's by Jenna first.
Mm-hmm.
Like I sent it to Jenna before I sent it to Jay. Because I had to make sure that like she wasn't going to kill me.
That's my wife, by the way, for those who don't know. That's my wife.
Yes. I was very concerned about Jenna being like, you can't do that.
You can't
because
make you into
why am I
Cindy Lou
attracted
Who.
to that? All right. So in the year 2000, DC did reprints of some incredibly important first editions. Okay. This is one of them. This is a reprint. This is the Marvel Millennium, so it's got the gold inlay, gold foil thing right there. First printing of Mad Magazine. It's a reprint of the first printing of Mad Magazine. It's going to be $15. Miss Jen, it is not Basic Instinct. It is New Year's related.
It's Basic Instinct.
So think New Year's movies.
New Year's?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you mean for next month or next week?
For next week.
Okay.
Think New Year's movies. And I'll give you a hint. One of the characters from this movie has already shown up with my face on their body in one of our previous thumbnails.
Ooh.
Silver Surfer 7. Silver Surfer 7. I don't know why I wrote that number. I'm not charging that for this book. This is, I had $32 on it, I'll tell you. I'm going to do $25 on this book. The Heir of Frankenstein. Frankenstein shows up. This is the Heir of Frankenstein. It's a Silver Surfer story. This is a big book. This is technically Golden Age size. Silver Surfer 7 for $25.
And yeah, TJ,
But-
I just looked it up. Rey Mysterio did pass the other day.
No, he didn't.
Rey Mysterio Senior passed.
Oh, Rey Mysterio Sr.
Yeah. Whew.
I'm still dealing with the fact that Ricky Henderson passed.
Yeah.
If you'd have told me that, like, Rey Mysterio, who I just saw wrestle in person not that long ago, had passed away, I was like, stream over, I need to go. Okay.
No, it's that was his uncle, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Conan's brother. Or brother. All right, this is Reign of Superman in Action Comics. This is Superman Action Comics, $6.88, $2.
Oh,
and then we'll move on. I left this up for a
those
while.
two are going to be in a movie soon.
Who?
Superman and Guy Gardner.
Mm-hmm. Well, why do you think I'm pushing a narrative I'm pushing here, Rodney?
I'm just pointing it out in case some people didn't pick up what you was putting down.
Like people not buying books for $2 and probably should be buying books for $2. I'm just saying. All right. There's a 2-pack I offered the other night, and I still think it's dumb that nobody picked it up for this price. This is Absolute Batman #1, Ash Can, from San Diego Comic-Con. And Absolute Batman #2, Ash Can. Ash Cans, for those of you who don't know, are mini preview comics sent to comic book shops so that shops can read the book, get a sense of the book before they order the books. So that's what those are. Those are usually not something that's ultra collected, so they wind up getting tossed. The cool thing about Ash Cans is that they wind up being pretty rare.
And the even cooler part is Absolute Batman's really good.
Right. So those are $100 right now.
I mean, it's Batman, so you know those are going to just retain value / keep going up.
Well, and the fact that they're just outstanding books.
That too. Like,
I have so much Absolute stuff in my TBR. Like Jay knows this, and Jen, who's in the chat, knows this, and most of the chat knows this. I try to keep my comic book TBR pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that it's as big as it is kind of, if I'm being real honest, a disappointment to me. Like, it's a personal failing. But I keep rereading Absolute Batman #1 over and over and over and over and over and over and over again when I should be reading other things.
Absolute Batman, I honestly didn't have very high expectations for it, but it's looking pretty solid. As solid as Bruce Wayne looks in this picture where he's a literal brick wall.
It's true. It's Christmas, Jay. I want to do a giveaway.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to give away, though. Hold on.
Okay.
Talk about the books for a second. I'm going to put up another $2 book. It's actually, I think, more than that, but I'm going to call it one book. This is Super Patriot #1.
Oh, God. That's so 90s it hurts. Jesus Christ.
Dude, homie's got like 20 abs.
He does.
There are 4 books in the $15 pile. Not quite there yet, but it's getting there.
But Jay, I've meaning to ask you about this since I saw that poster behind you, and we just had Guy Gardner on the screen with his amazing bob. What did you think of that trailer?
So I actually live reacted to it on my channel, and I made it about 15 seconds in, and when that chord hits, my eyes just started welling up. I'm a humongous Superman fan. Christopher Reeve was my first Superman. He's the guy that got me into comic books and just set my love for Superman all these years. And that trailer, I'm having one of those moments where I'm in disbelief that there's anybody that didn't like this trailer. Like, I'm in total disbelief. It is so good.
Yeah, my like, I don't know if you remember last stream, there was that Superman comic, that reprint of Superman 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of my friends picked that up. He had the exact same reaction because he's a massive Superman fan. So I just know people are probably going to keep that book in their minds, especially if Superman's fighting Guy Gardner in that movie and in this book.
Exactly. You know, it's one of those things where, you know, I was a little salty at first when I thought I was getting a James Gunn, Henry Cavill one. But, you know, Henry Cavill wasn't the first person to play Superman. David Corenswet won't be the last. 40 years from now, there's going to be people that are like, this was my first Superman. And, you know, the new guy's okay, but they're not going to beat Corenswet. And I think that's what we're going to get. You know, I trust James Gunn. I like James Gunn's stuff. So super excited.
So there's a weird thing about me. I don't research comic book movies at all because I'm just locked in at this point. I'm just like, look, give me a date, give me a time. If I could walk into a theater not even knowing who the superhero I'm watching is, I would do it. So I always enjoy that. That being said, I went and saw Twister a couple months ago, and I was watching that, and David Corenswet's in that, and I didn't know that he was playing Superman. But I'm just staring at him this whole time, like, just looking at him like, why is that Clark Kent? Why is Clark Kent in this movie? And I'm like actively confused. I'm like, I know he's never been Superman, but I swear to God, this dude is Superman somewhere. And I'm like, oh, no, he just has that aura. Okay.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do hashtag Max better than Crypto, because the Grinch's dog is better than Crypto.
I thought you meant like cryptocurrency, and I was like, yeah. No, I was like, wait a minute, the super dog.
But the winner is going to get this 2-piece of art. They're both by John Marroquin, who is a Detroit artist.
I think Crypto would be cool as a husky, I'm not going to lie. Oh, those are dope.
Ooh.
That is really nice. Wow.
Like I said, you never know. You got to show up to my shows, guys, because you never know when I'm going to do something ridiculous, like give away art that I'm pretty sure I paid like $300 for. So, Ken, I'm not arguing with you, but like this is a Grinch-themed show. It is Christmas, so like we're doing Grinchy stuff. So it's the Grinch's dog, but Ruby Dooby Doo better than.
Listen.
Better than all, right?
I liked Crypto. I liked Crypto the Super Dog, especially the cartoon. I enjoyed that a lot.
Oh, I love Crypto. I went and saw League of Super Pets just because Crypto was in it.
Oh, I didn't see that. Was that good? I hope that was good.
Yeah. I'll be honest. Kevin Hart was weird in it.
Kevin Hart's weird in everything in like his own Kevin Hart way.
Correct. Like Kevin Hart was weird in it, but other than that, you know, it was a good movie. Dino Mutt Forever. I don't know that I can get behind that one there, Ed.
I haven't thought about Dino Mutt forever. Oh man.
All right,
I haven't done them. Hanna-Barbera, you had some great stuff.
So when I was a little kid, I was super triggered because I had an uncle who was Southern. But we would go to Kings Island back when it was owned by Hanna-Barbera. And I knew it as Hanna-Barbera, but he called it Hanna-Barbera. And it freaked me out.
I'm not going to lie.
Fantastic Four 122.
As a kid, I read it as Hanna-Barbera.
Galactus Unleashed, Fantastic Four, number 22 or 122.
Is the thing taking a nap down there?
You could say that.
Dude, stop sleeping on the job.
He may be a victim of the go to sleep.
Possibly.
He might have run
maybe
into
he's just
Pepsi
tired
Phil.
from all the roller coasters.
Right, he might have run into Pepsi Phil. All right.
He might.
Well,
Giant size. Ooh, that was bad looking. Giant size Defenders number 5. Giant size Defenders number 5. The Defenders side by side with the Guardians of the Galaxy. The actual Guardians of the Galaxy, not the James Gunn Guardians of the Galaxy. $20.
So,
remember, guys, the Batman, the absolute Batman ash cans down there, that money goes to Monarch Comics, my local comic shop who had a fire, to get dug out of their fire. So, all right. Looks like a fish person to Jay. Yeah, it's true. Rodney, since you don't know this, Jay hates fish people.
Is that why you've never watched One Piece?
you know, maybe that is why I've never watched it.
We're doing therapy right now, guys.
Huh.
Did you just have a realization on camera?
You know, I tried watching the Netflix live action with Jenna, but it was good. But then so many other things came out, we kind of lost track. So if we go back, we're gonna have to start the beginning of that show.
Well, I'm gonna let you know now. The last dude they fight is a fish man. So you're either gonna hate it or you're gonna love watching him get beat up. Either way, it's pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Zenoscope's fault, okay? Zenoscope had this thing where every book they had a fish person in it. I don't hate fish people when used properly, okay? But when you have them in every single book,
they did a lot. They did a whole Lovecraftian run there. Like, don't yell at them for having a theme. Although it wasn't a good theme.
It might have been overdone. And
did you mean King's Dominion, Kyle?
King's Island.
Okay, because we had in Richmond,
they used to be the same company.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Then they both sold the Cedar Point Six Flags. And it all got real convoluted, and I stopped caring because I got to be too big to ride the rides.
Yeah, because right here on my desk, you won't be able to see it. It's a picture of me and my cousin with George Jetson at King's Dominion.
Oh, that's
same
dope.
park.
Actually, I can see it.
Same park, basically. Like,
I loved
different coasters.
Loved it.
All right.
Whenever I'd go to North Carolina, we'd go up there.
Okay, we're gonna do some $5 books for a minute, but before we do that, I'm gonna do a few more. I'm just gonna stack up this $2 pile book, this $2 book pile with things like X-Men 29, Return to Hellfire, with the greatest, bodysuit in comics there.
Psylocke, yes.
What's my plan?
I'm
so confused. The chat is so confusing.
Oh, for me to steal best hair from Robbie.
As someone who doesn't have hair, I don't get to make plans regarding hair. This is Guardians of Metropolis number 4.
Lost Rod.
Oh, yeah, we lost Rodney. Guys, Rod does a stream on Twitch. He's going to be doing it tonight. But if y'all would go over and follow him on Twitch, I'm going to have him plug his Twitch when he comes back. That would be huge for me if you have a Twitch account. And while you're over there, follow us. Like, we're on Twitch. Follow us on Twitch. But if you could go over and follow Rod on Twitch, that would help. That would mean a lot to me. He's a good kid and has been for a real long time, and I'm real proud of him for becoming like a pro wrestler and chasing that dream. Yep. But also just being a good kid.
Yeah, first time I saw him was on that special Nerdular Warfare
Oh, yeah.
for Batman Day.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Rodney, what is your Twitch handle?
Oh, my Twitch handle is just twitch.tv/Rod
Rod Rages.
Yes,
I tried
sir.
to wear my Rod Rages shirt today, but it's my gold shirt. It's a little bit smaller than I currently can wear, and my décolletage did not look right.
Well, we gonna get you right. Don't worry.
No, we're good, man. I just need to lose that last 5 pounds, and I can't do
That's
that.
what I mean. We gonna get you together.
We're good. But like my boobs just didn't look good in it, so we'll do it next time. All right, let's add some more $2 books. I know Jay and Lorena were both looking for some of these. Here's the green die cut. Reign of the Superman Action Comics number 687. Action Comics 687. The green die cut.
That's a very pretty green too.
Mm-hmm. And then we're just going to kill Superman a bunch of times here in just a second, so just be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to do some $5 books. I'm going to take Defenders down. So these are going to be $5. They are...
It's hashtag crypt. It's hashtag max greater than crypto.
Yeah, hashtag max greater than crypto.
Oh, I see what happened though, Kyle. In the scroll, you forgot the O.
Oh, yep.
I got it. Thank
you, Jay. All right, we're gonna do some bad idea books for $5. You know what? I've just decided something. We are gonna run the giveaway twice, so make sure you get entered. The second name is going to get Sleigh Bells #1 from Bad Idea.
Oh my god.
It's a fun book.
That is so dope.
It's a fun book.
There you go. So tell your friends, tell them to get over here and enter.
Yeah, share the stream out, y'all. It's for a good cause.
Yep. Well, because remember the book's down at the end there. Go to Monarch Comics.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to sell this on you guys one more time. Those books, I can guarantee you, are going to go up in value no matter what. So you're not only helping out a small business, it's not only going to a good cause, but you're also investing in your own future. So in case you don't feel like being selfless, be a little selfish.
This is not a guarantee of any valuation, present, or future of any comic book ever in the history of science. However, data can predict that these books will likely have a greater chance of gaining in value over time based on the popularity of the character for nearly 65 years.
Yeah, what Kyle said.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Monster Kill Squad #1 from Bad Idea. $5. And we'll do... This set is going to be 15. This is... 3, 4, 1. All right. This is Pirate Queen 1, 3, and 4. I have a 2. I will get you the 2 for $15. $5. I need my $15 post-it note. Am I live or am I Memorex? I am Memorex.
The real question is this a real life or is it just fantasy?
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a mudslide. Living ice cream infamy.
What flavor is the fantasy?
Mudslide. So, guys, the little shtick I just did, the whole, like, when I first met JD, that was his job. He was the guy whose job it was to record the legal disclaimers at the end of radio commercials.
Oh.
As it turns out, you just say them regular speed, then speed it up and pitch correct.
Interesting. I've learned something new today.
Yeah.
I always like learning something new.
All right, Reign of Superman. Action Comic 689. $2. White poly bag. $2.
That's clean.
It's not. It's not.
Mm.
It's just white plastic. It's not. But it's a $2 copy of The Return of Superman, right?
Well, the bag looks cool.
Mm-hmm. And here's the same book out the bag. Same book out the bag.
Man of Steel fighting for his life.
Mm-hmm. And then here, we'll go to the other end. Superman 75. This is like a third or fourth print. Blue label. Death of Superman. $2.
A moment in time.
Mm-hmm. So, like, we've got a whole lot of that Death of Superman, thing happening there.
Yep. Yeah. And also, you had a Death of Jason Todd earlier.
We did. Well, I mean, if somebody doesn't die, are we even comic books?
Someone doesn't die and then immediately come back. Is it a comic book?
Right. A better character sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
If we didn't kill Jason Todd, we wouldn't get Red Hood.
True.
All right.
I was going to say, which time did Professor X die before he became a better character?
That depends on your feeling about the American education system, Americans' politics around people who are different from them, and whether or not mind control is a good superpower.
Personally, I love the X-Men, so that's.
This one's a little bit of a big swing, but it could be a nice Christmas present for somebody to themselves. This is a first print. Batman: The Dark Knight Returns.
Look at that.
Frank Miller, Klaus Janson. I had it on the show the other night at $175. I did a little bit of research. I will let it go for $150. Now, again, that money goes directly to Monarch Comics. They're a local comic shop that suffered a fire 2 weeks ago. They're my local comic shop, raising a little bit of money for them by helping them to sell books that we were able to save from their fire safe.
No, Steve, I'm not going to open the poly bag. I have like 2 or 3 other copies of that issue anyway, so I'm going to keep that ultra rare white poly bag safe.
I had one of the chrome black bags.
Mm-hmm.
So Death of Superman, what was it? Like there was one in every 150 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I took it and I thought, I'm going to CGC it and just see how we do. And I don't know why I didn't think about this, but I was confused as hell when it came back out of the poly bag.
Oh my God.
No, they have to unpolybag it to slab it. So you get it, and then with your slab, you get like a bag with all the stuff in it. So you can keep it all together. So when you go to sell it, the book is still everything. Like, so you get the poly bag, you get the certificate, you get whatever. And those ones are individually numbered anyway. So, like, it worked out, but it was like, I didn't think about this, and now I'm kind of angry I'd done it.
It do, in fact, be like that. But I have to get over to my stream, actually, so I'm going to go ahead and
everybody, twitch.com, RodRageous1.
Yeah, it's twitch.tv/RodRageous.
There you go. Switch what he said, which is why we don't have more subscribers on our Twitch, because I can never say it right. Go check that out. And Rodney will be kicking people in the face or other kind of sucker-free activities at IWR Seasons Beatings on the 26th, the day after Christmas. I will be there. Many other cool people will be there.
Yeah,
if you're in the area, go be there.
Yep, but I'm going to head out. You guys make sure you buy some comics and stay sucker-free.
Thanks, Rod.
Bye.
Okay. Jay, we got a lot of Superman in this pile. Should I add more
Yeah.
Superman or more non-Superman?
Oh, man. I'm the wrong person to ask because I'd say more Superman.
Because like this whole pile be Superman.
Ooh. Yes.
Okay.
Do it.
Man of Steel 24, more Reign of the Supermen.
Ooh. So
Mhm.
Steel.
Yep. Okay. Should we do a signature?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do a book with a signing that's been signed. This book is actually triple signed. All right. This is Green Arrow Quiver Part 2. Kevin Smith, Phil Hester, Andre Parks.
Oh.
This book is signed by Matt Wagner, Phil Hester, and Andre Park. It is not signed by Kevin Smith. But there's Andre Park, there's Phil Hester, and there's Matt Wagner. Comes with COA. $40.
See, you buy that book, you go to a con with Kevin Smith, you show it to him. He's so impressed that you got
He's
the
like,
other signatures.
hey, man, you want to be in one of my movies?
Like I said, regardless of what
for the third Dogma.
regardless of what you think about Kevin's movies, Kevin is a solid comic writer. Like I love
really
Kevin
is.
Smith movies, but he is a solid comic writer. Somewhere I have my collected Kevin Smith Green Arrow.
Yeah.
But all my stuff is in disarray from scanning. I haven't put it back up yet, so I got trades just stacked on the floor.
Yeah. All right.
But you know, even if you don't buy any books today, if you just want to donate directly to Monarch, in the
Yeah,
chat
absolutely.
once again, I'm posting the link to do that, and I'm fixing to go pin it over here on the YouTube.
All right, $10 book. Dun-dun-dun-dun. The Pink Panther and the Inspector. This is Pink Panther number 15. It's going to be $10. Remember, guys, if you bought anything last week or Tuesday and you buy anything tonight, it's all one ship. So it'll all go out the same time. It'll all be combined shipping. My sale plus the Monarch sale plus tonight. So it'll all go in one shipping, so you won't get charged twice for that. And then again, if you buy the Legend of the Dark Knight down on the end, that money goes to Monarch Comics. Specifically, you'll pay the GoFundMe, and I will ship you the book. So we are doing a giveaway. We're actually doing two. One is for 2 original pieces of art by John Marroquin. And the other is for a book called Sleigh Bells from Bad Idea. I will show you those again in just a minute. once I get a sip of water.
Yeah,
Did he finish? Hold on. Because I have a big chunk of this. I want to say like 14 or 15 was his last Green Arrow. So yeah, he probably did the whole story arc. All right. What are you guys looking for? What are we trying to buy tonight, guys? Tell me what's up, and I will show you what I've got if I've got it. Not Superman, it seems like. Not DC, it seems like. So, do we want Marvel? Do we want The Crow? I just found more of this Kevin Smith Green Arrow. No, it's only 15. Okay. Silver Batman? I think I got some of that.
Ooh.
Let's see. Well, there's more Superman. There's dudes who are legally or not Superman. There's dudes who are legally Turtles.
And Nope isn't here for us to target him with turtles. Silver Age Captain Atom.
Captain Atom. I feel like there's maybe a weird chance on the Captain Atom as I kind of dig through. We got a not insignificant amount of Warlock here. All right. As I go to my Thors, Superboys, Superboy, Mystery in Space. Okay, that box was weird, y'all. Should we do a Lex Luthor book in honor of the trailer?
Yes, and y'all, I'm telling you, some of the Superman stuff, I mean, I think this movie's going to crush it.
All right, this is not in immaculate condition. This is Action Comics number 298. Action Comics 298. You have Lex Luthor. People of Metropolis, where is your hero Superman now that I have powers mightier than his? Is he afraid that I will destroy him like his statue? Flying Lex Luthor still somehow looks like a punk.
Yeah.
$25. Ken wants to know about Mystery in Space.
Yeah, and 100%. I do like the fact that they kept that green and purple look for like his power suit. But the spandex is not flattering on him. No, they did not put a lot of effort into that chest look.
Right? I mean, I won't go say nothing so as not to like be that guy, but yeah. All right, Ken, this is for you. Mystery in Space number 82.
Ooh.
You see the spine there. It is red. It is well read. It's $10.
Oh, okay. Already has that one and loves that cover. Yeah, that is a dope cover.
All right, let's see. I was looking for Batman's, wasn't I?
Yes.
All right. This box is a lot of Marvel. Let me check my other box, which has some really weird stuff in it. And not that I'm not saying that Batman is weird. I'm saying that the other box just has weird stuff. That's why I haven't been going into it as much.
Mm.
All right. Shift some things around here. And we found some of our Batmans. Let me just make sure I'm happy with this. Yep. Okay. So, this is going to be $15. This is going to be Detective Comics, $3.96. It's a white cover, so it's really hard to keep nice, but you see it's got some problems. This is Batman and Batgirl, Detective $3.96. Here's your payoff for saving my life, Batman. $15.
You know, in my mind, I think that line sounded cooler in his head. It's one of those things.
Yeah, probably. Or he's one of those guys that's like, okay, I got to think of the best line.
Yeah.
You know, here's your payoff, Batman. And then, like, the rest of the week, he's kicking himself going, I had a chance to say, like, you know, suck my guano or something. And I didn't. I'm going to cry into my criminal soup.
Yeah.
I would say he's definitely a nemesis. And not just an annoyance. Simply because, like, at some point, if you steal enough of a guy's girlfriends, you become a nemesis.
Yeah.
Somebody asked for Batman. Someone do some more Batmans.
Yeah, that was Commander.
Yeah, Commander.
Mastermind. Yeah.
He does. He does. How much was it? Okay. All right. This one is going to be $30. This is Detective Comics, 406, Detective Comics 406.
Oh, wow.
This is a Denny O'Neil written, Neil Adams art. Both of the creative team on this are now gone from us. It's going to be $30. And then, of course, we've got the Ultimate Batman down there on the end. The Dark Knight Rises. Or Returns. The Dark Knight does a thing that is higher than it used to be. I'm actually going to move on from that one.
You know, the coolest thing about that cover you just put up is the axe swing looks so realistic that it looks like there's damage on the cover.
It's true. You know what, Ken? You seem to be a silver and gold guy. Is that a correct read on what you collect? Let me know, because I can jump up on the gold here, man. This is Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, number 134. Jimmy Olsen, 134. This is the first appearance of Darkseid. First appearance of Darkseid. It's in a little bit of rough condition, but it's the first Darkseid. This was $60 on Tuesday. Now it is $50 again. You'll give that money directly to Monarch Comics to help them with their rebuild.
Superman's ex-pal. It's a little heartbreaking.
Well, he was only his ex-pal, kind of like Lois Lane was only ever his ex-girlfriend. You know, it didn't really last, like, they weren't exes for very long. Like, somebody needed to tell those guys to get some therapy or something. Okay, I just know you were into the older stuff. I've got actual gold here that, like, it's a good price for what it is, but it's pretty pricey. So, all right, let's do Detective Comics 384. I think this is another Denny O'Neil, Neil Adams. Batman and Batgirl. Help, she's coming after us. Save us, Batman. She's too tough for us. She's a fighting terror. Who is the mysterious she? Well, I hate to break it to you, fellas, but she is probably your ex-girlfriend.
I like the costume on that cover.
It looks really good. That Neil Adams shading, man. All right, we've got in the pile right now $15 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 books. So that's $24 value, $15. But even if you don't think these books are worth $2, we're going to add some more to the pile. Like Superman Man of Steel number 23 with annoying Superboy and slightly only less annoying Shaquille O'Neal. Reign of the Superman number 22. This is the red die cut. Reign of the Superman. This is Superman 80. Again, you can take any of them for $2 or the whole pile for $15. All right. All right. What is this stuff? Oh, I know what this stuff is. Okay. Nothing here for you so far, Commander? How about a book with 2 Silver Age Batmans in it? This is Detective Comics 376. Batman, what's wrong? You look like you just saw a ghost. Who is the second Batman? This is also an elongated man backup story in this book. Normally 45. Right now, just 40.
Yeah, no problem, Commander.
Yeah. I need to check something, Jay, real fast. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, don't forget to enter the giveaway. Hashtag Max.
Yeah, everybody.
Better than crypto. Share out the stream. Get some more folks in here. Again, like I've been saying, if you even if you don't find anything you like, if you just want to donate directly to Monarch, the GoFundMe is pinned at the top of YouTube. If there's anybody watching on any other platform, just let me know if you want the link. I can post it at any time. So,
all right, here's some different Batman. Real fast. This is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, The Arrow in the Bat, Part 3 of 5. This is Batman the Dark Knight 129, signed by Denny O'Neil.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
What are you doing?
I was trying to move me back into Rodney's spot because I'm blocking the bottom of the first stack.
Signed by Denny O'Neil. You can't, Jay.
Yeah, I figured that after I tried.
Yeah. So what we have to do is actually do a full update of the layout.
There we go.
Like that. And we'll do, this is a 100 pages for only 60 cents. This is Batman 257. Batman 257. This is Penguin and Talia al Ghul appear in this book.
Ooh.
$30.
Aw. Thanks, Ed. Take care, man.
See, Ed, I'm having some of the same problem, my friend. I've had very little energy today. I'm trying to, I'm up for you guys because I like doing this, but like I had a hard time not just taking a nap the entire day today. And I couldn't because I got too much to do. Getting ready for Christmas here at the Experience is not a small job.
No.
All right. So we have Superman Action Comics 690, Superman 78, 2 different covers. I'm just going to throw them in the $2 pile. Again, we're up to like 20 books in the $2 pile, and I'm going to set it off by adding Bane of the Demon number 4.
Ooh.
So now it's not all Superman. Oh. Well, this might get some people going. Let me do this. In the meantime, guys, I want to let you know there will be no talking shop tomorrow. Jay's finding out about this for the first time just now.
Yeah.
I was unable to secure us a guest. That may change, but I'm going to go ahead and call the ball today on it. But if something changes, we'll put it out there on social media. So make sure you're watching our social media. Comic collectibles will be as normal, as will Best Coast Comics, hopefully. I know Bronze has been a little under the weather. Yeah. So, we'll see on that one. But then on Tuesday, the EXP will have new content for you on Tuesday on the holiday. We will be live. The interviews will not be, but we will be having a couple of interviews on Tuesday. One interview on Tuesday, one interview on Wednesday. Tuesday will be Fish Lee talking to Henri as part of Kicking It with Henri. And then on Wednesday, Eddie's buddy, all of our buddies, Chuck, will be joining us with part of the creative team of the new project that he is involved with. So that will be fun. So that will be Tuesday and Wednesday. And we will be back to normal here on the EXP. Well, normal. Sort of normal on Thursday. So, all right, I'm going to take down this $15 pile and start a new one. Last call on that $15 pile. And then we're going to start a new one. But Double Dragon.
Wow.
Double Dragon number 3.
Oh, wow.
From DC Comics, Strange Adventures 148. Earth Hero number 1. Today's lesson in ancient history, we shall see the first attack on Earth from outer space. And how will this postman single-handedly defeated the invaders?
Wow.
$5. All right. And then this is Strange Adventures 161. In the midst of a record-breaking heat wave, all water on Earth has suddenly frozen. Unless science solves the problem of how to give us drinking water soon, life on our world is doomed. I have a weird question.
Mm-hmm.
What happens when you put ice in your mouth, Jay?
Pretty sure it starts melting.
Yeah, so could you not just break the ice off of things, people of Earth? Isn't that just generally not understanding how popsicles work?
Well, the comic story, I guess,
Speaking of something that people don't know about the producers on the EXP is that I routinely send them massive boxes of popsicles.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm a little bit of a popsicle fiend.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And just as a thank you to Jay and JD for doing well, or for covering for me while I'm off gallivanting somewhere or having surgery or the flu in the summer, I send those guys popsicles.
Yes.
And I get it. Right now, the zeitgeist is, don't work at places that give you a pizza party. And I'm with that. But popsicles are better than pizza.
that and sending me pizza from Ohio. You know, I mean,
Correct. All right, this is Amazing Adult Fantasy number 10. Amazing Fantasy 10. 5 issues before Spider-Man. That book, $100.
whew.
All right, let me see what else I got that people might dig. All right, this is Avengers number 45, Blitzkrieg in Central Park. Early Avengers, man. $20. And Tomb of Darkness number 9. Tomb of Darkness number 9. Let's see, what does this cover say? Sorry, Miss Wendell, but our research...
Okay.
I don't think that's a word.
Researches.
I think our researches prove that life beneath the earth is quite impossible. What do you say to it, Miss Wendell? Miss Wendell? They lurk below.
Oh.
$10. All right.
Oh wow. So that Double Dragon was written by Dwayne McDuffie.
Double Dragon 2. And then, how about this? This might get some people jumping. This is Atlantis Attacks, The Punisher and Moon Knight. Atlantis Attacks Annual 2. The Punisher and Moon Knight for $2.
Oh, that's a nice cover.
It really is. Okay. Guys, I'm going to remind you, we're going to do the giveaway here in about 15 minutes because I want to end the show a little bit differently than normal. So we're going to do the giveaway in about 15 minutes here. Hashtag Max greater than crypto to get entered. And we are going to be giving away Sleigh Bells number 1 from Mad Cave. Sleigh Bells number 1 because it's Christmas. And then 2 pieces. Now, these are just on like some art board or some comic board. But it's 2 pieces of original art. They're supposed to be displayed like that. John Marroquin did them. I believe I bought them at an art auction for the Hero Initiative. So that's the other giveaway we're doing. All right. Daredevil, Defenders, Green Lantern, Green Arrow. What do we want to do, Jay? Fantastic Four.
Yeah, we've been talking about, the Superman movie coming out, but Fantastic Four's coming out the same month.
It's true. We'll do the Fantastic Four in just a second. Before we do that, we're going to do some collars.
All right.
If you're here every week, you've seen these collars before, but I don't care. I'm going to keep offering them. This is the Comics Pro exclusive Vampirella 666. Lucio Perillo, Virgin, $10. And Vampirella Strikes #3, Dynamic Forces exclusive 1 in 100. This is the Blood Red.
Oh.
This is $20. All right, let's see here. What do we got here that I think will trip some folks' trigger?
Do you happen to have any of the Panosian Savage Red Sonja covers?
I don't. Commander in Beef, I don't have any Savage Red Sonja single issues. I have a lot of PDFs on that one, but I do not have that. It will be a trade pickup eventually for me, but it has not been yet. Okay. This is Wolverine #1 blank cover with original cover sketch, CCA, by Jay Fosgitt, who draws for Marvel and Disney and has a book called Bodhi Troll. That is his Wolverine. That'd be $40 to Monarch Comics if you're into that. Let's add some more $2 books to the pile. Star Spangled Burner, Punisher 44. This book was controversial, I'll say that. The Nom 24.
Oh.
Excuse me. And there are 2 books in one bag, so I'm doing 2 books in the same lot here. This is West Coast Avengers 28, West Coast Avengers 29.
I can't get over that Wolverine. It reminds me of the cartoon with the pit bull and the little dog, or the bulldog and the little dog. Just the way that he walked.
Vaguely.
Yeah. When Jerry had his really tough cousin with the bowler hat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I like Jay's artwork, though.
Not true. Spike, yes.
There you go.
Tell you what, this is going to make my shipping a lot easier.
Bugsy
Having kind of a having a light sales night is gonna make my my shipping a little easier.
Yeah.
Which is cool because I'm a little bit behind. I'm happy to get caught up. This is a book that I had been ready to donate to Monarch Comics, but because it didn't sell for them the other night, I'm going to sell it for myself. Because it wasn't one I really wanted to part with, but I know I had gotten it from them in the past, so I was willing to put it up. This is John Byrne's Next Men Faith 3 of 4. This is Next Men 21, which is First Hellboy. $150. And then we'll do. What time is it, Jay? Okay. Yeah, just a few minutes here to do something a little bit fun. Assuming I can find what I'm looking for here. Back here, but it's back here. Yep. Come on, Kyle.
Hey, folks, we know it's Sunday. We appreciate you hanging out with us.
Absolutely. We do. We always appreciate when y'all are here. It gives us something to kind of look forward to all week. It gives me a way to slowly, what's the word I'm looking for? Drive Jay insane. It gives me a way to slowly drive really everybody around here insane. So we really do appreciate you guys coming here. All right, I'm abandoning that plan, Jay.
Okay.
Here's what we're going to do. Last chance on the art. We're going to start here. We had done this as best offers earlier, and I'm not going to do that again because we got no offers. So I'm just going to sell it to you. Any Wonder Womans? Old Wonder Womans, not particularly. No, I do have some Adam Hughes Wonder Womans. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I have a number in mind. We're going to do a rapid fire best offer because I don't want to not give everybody a chance to jump in on it. This is Original Watercolors on Artboard by Tony Maiello. Daredevil. So we're going to put $75 on it. Best offer starting at $1.
Oh, wow.
If it gets to $75, it's yours.
Best offer starting at $1?
Best offer starting at $1.
Woo!
Mm-hmm. All right, that's not fair. We shouldn't do that, right? Best offer starting at $15.
Well, you got Commander in at 30.
There you go. Commander's in at 30. So if we can get some movement from 30, do I hear 35 from somebody on a one-off piece of original art by Tony Maiello? And we're going to do this until it's time for the drawing. At the same time, best offer starting at $25 is going to start on Thor watercolors. These are both 11 by 17 on Artboard by Tony Maiello. This one's going to be best offer starting at $25. So Commander and Beef's at 30 on the Deadpool.
Yep.
And again, guys, I'm willing to let these go cheaper than they need to be. If we can get the Thor to 75 as well, that's the goal. I should have put 75 on the sticker. Good night. But we'll do best offer starting at 25 on the Thor as well. This money will go to the Monarch Comics GoFundMe. You'll pay it, and then I will ship it to you. You'll pay the GoFundMe, then I will invoice you for any shipping, and ship it to you. So that way there's no admin fees for Monarch Comics. They just get all the money. So that's a good thing. Be really helpful to help. Thank you to Tony Maiello for donating those, guys. Check out Rocketing Studios for all of your super indie needs. So make sure you check them out. They have a great book that is stars Brian O'Halloran from Clerks.
Yeah.
Working inside a kind of like a mystery shop. He is there was a book Cullen Bunn did similar about a mystery shop that had kind of a weird proprietor. But this was Tony Maiello's. It's an anthology series. A bunch of indie names you'll know be in it. So make sure you check that out. All right, guys, we got $30. Commander and Beef's at $30 on the Deadpool. Looking for an opening bid on the Thor. Again, if you guys get them to 50, or you get them 75, I'm sorry, they are yours. And again, the money does go to Monarch Comics, which is a local comic shop here in town that lost everything in a fire. So it's my LCS. We're raising money for them. And we will, there will be an update about that coming out here very, very, very soon. So yeah, that is the goal. And my goal, I'll be honest, the reason I'm asking what I'm asking on these, I'm hoping to get to $75 a piece on them. If there's somebody who wants to jump up for these original watercolors. These are not prints. These are not anything other than the original paint to artboard. And they are sealed, so they won't like fall apart. Tony made me smell them, so I could confirm to you that they are sealed. If we could get 150 for the two of them, we will meet my fundraising goal for Monarch from selling the stuff that I got from them, and it will leave them enough stuff to be able to have some nice key books on display in their when they reopen in a few days. So, like I said, that's my goal on these books. I'm not making anything. Tony's not making anything. It's all going to help Monarch Comics get back on their feet. They did announce that they will be reopening the Thursday after Christmas in a very limited capacity. They'll only be doing new books for existing customers, but hopefully shortly after the new year, they'll be back to a more public-facing openness. So 30 more seconds on these, or Commander and Beef will take the Deadpool for $30. And Thor will go to the store to be hung at the store. $15 seconds, guys. Like, I'm counting you down. I'm trying to get you. I know this is not the most exciting television you've ever watched, but I appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, $40 on the Deadpool to Jen. At the last second, she sniped him. That's $40 to Monarch Comics, and I will ship that to Jen. Last call on Thor. Any bid on Thor starting at $25 will get you Thor. And I will ship it out to you. Otherwise, we're going to hang it up in the shop at Monarch. All right. So, we're going to do the giveaway here in just a second. So you've got a few more seconds to get in on the giveaway, and I will switch back over to that screen and show you guys what we're giving away here. But I want to talk about the future for just a minute. Jay and I have enjoyed doing these shows every week through the month of December, and we will be back next week. Don't miss this. We will be here next week for sure. I will have some different product on offer. I will have some different things for you to check out, but we will definitely be back next week. We like doing these shows, but doing them every week is making Jenna angry at us, and it's making my inventory angry at us. So, after the new year, we are going to be going to an every other week schedule with this show, with the Producers Live Sale, which will give us more time to pick up new comics for you guys to check out, and more time for you guys to recover after the sale, which is something that I believe in. But what that means is, in the interim, on the weeks in between, we're going to be offering something different. What is that? I'm not ready to tell you quite yet. But just know that the odds that Jay and I, or at least me, or at least Jay, are here every other week to do this live sale are very high. What we do on that middle week, we'll see. So, I wanted to let you guys know that that was coming. We're going to do something in the off weeks, but Jay and I are going to be every other week with the live sale after the new year. With killer books, killer deals, all kinds of great stuff. So now let's do the giveaway. Jay, do you have a giveaway open, or do I need to?
Oh,
yeah. Okay, no problem. I set it up. I just wasn't sure if you had gone in and done it as well. Oh. What am I doing wrong? This is what I'm doing wrong. Okay.
There we go.
So, first giveaway is, I think we're going to do the Sleigh Bells #1. Sleigh Bells #1. It is Sleigh Bells #1, A Bad Idea book.
Fun story. It's such a fun
Christmas
story.
season. And that is going to go to Louis. Fantastic.
Nice.
Although, yeah, we're good. I think Louis may have won recently, but that's fine. We're restarting right now with that. So we're going to give that away to Louis. And then the 2-piece.
Goodness.
Spawn. These are 2 different pieces. You get them together by John Marroquin. We'll go to Ryan Riley. So, Ryan, if you could make sure you fill out the form that Jay has pinned over on YouTube, the Kicking It form. We will get these shipped out to you.
So
all right, guys.
Let me put the form in the chat, because the one I have pinned is the Monarch Comics donation one.
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
let's put the correct form in the chat. If you could fill out this form for me, that way I can get your shipping information. That would be hugely helpful. All right. So thank you everybody for being here. Have a happy and Merry Christmas. Jay and I will be back next week with another live sale for you. Another opportunity to pick up some books. Hopefully you all have some Christmas money to be spending. Hopefully you all have, you all make out pretty well on your Christmas gift getting in the next few days. Thank you to everyone who has supported Monarch Comics. All of the Monarch books will be going back to Monarch now for them to display in the store when they reopen, as well as the unsold art piece, the Thor, that will be going to Monarch as well. So I want to thank everybody for the last 2 nights, guys. Tuesday night, we raised over $1,700 for Monarch Comics. That's a lot of money. This community is wonderful. We didn't sell much tonight, and that's all right. It let me get caught up on my shipping, but also, I appreciate everybody coming out of pocket for Monarch on Tuesday for helping my friends out so much. So I am good with it, right? But we will see everybody next week to do the thing again. Tomorrow, again, Comic Collectibles at 6 and Best Coast Comics at 11. On Tuesday, Tuesday is Thanksgiving. Tuesday. We might be doing Minute to Skim It tomorrow. I need to call Miss Jen when I get off the air. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Tuesday, we have an interview with Fish Lee from Kicking It with Henry. And then we have another interview Wednesday that we'll be doing, that will be running on Wednesday. Then we'll be back to normal Thursday with the Dan Wickline show and What's in the Box and all of the normal Wednesday festivities here. Dominator and Jeff Comic Dunes will be filling in still for our friends over at Geek Chat, and then Sketch Up with Mel and Mog will be on. Friday, we will have another very brief FOC show that wound up going very long. It was supposed to be a short show. We wound up talking for 2 hours. Miss Jen, call me when you're done with the tick. Because we kind of talked about that and then we never really figured it out. Anyway, we'll have the FOC show, Nick's art show, and the regular Friday Night Live from Comics Unlimited. Then Jay and I will be back here next Sunday. So be watching, be subscribing, be hitting the bell, the share, all the things. Yes. And we will see everybody next time.
Join the party. Head over to our Linktree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.